No. Oh, Gaffa, welcome. Darn it. Oh. Here I was thinking I was doing the best intro and soliloquy, and yet again a monologue for myself. Hopefully, do we have audio now? I somehow my Bluetooth headset fights with the audio settings in studio. Do it all the time. I know it's been like 3 or 4 shows since I've done it, so I guess I was due. Oh, welcome, good sir. I'm so glad to see you around. I hope you have been well and happy Easter and enjoy the conclave. Do we have an over under for if we're going to have an American Pope? I think yesterday I misspoke and said if we're going to have a Catholic Pope, but pretty sure the Pope's going to be Catholic. Oh man. So, what I was saying and attempting to show, and it's a good thing, I had an awesome shooting competition yesterday. That is spectacular. Oh, I know I need to practice with other tools as well. But there's only so many hours in the day, but so where was I? Or what did I say that I won't feel like is worth repeating? Oh, I'm working on a carnival mask so I'm couching down some Romanian point lace cord that I had crocheted at some previous point in time. And this one has a little silver in it, which is what I was trying to show. Oh, there's some foibles in it, but there's going to be so much lace stitchery and sequins and all sorts of fun stuff because I have a stash that needs to be shopped. And this was first on the machine. I also have some dresses, some skirts. I got a lot. So it's kind of whatever I feel like working on. And right now I feel like working on this. I just kind of like took the tape measure to my face and just did some rough sketches onto the stabilizer. Oh, Gaffa, because of your position in the church, you're not supposed to express my opinion about the papacy. Fair. All right. That is a valid response. Yeah. It's been a while since we've had a good conclave, though. So that'll be interesting to watch. Oh, man. Oh, and again, I forgot to pick roses for myself. Because my rose bush, one of them has started to bloom. And the lilacs are almost done, so I should treat myself to bouquets from the yard. I am trying to figure out what to put, what seeds I can have in my collection, if anything's still going to grow, because I do like me a cut and come again garden. And I have not made one for myself yet, so I should do that. My couching stitches are absolutely abysmal. Which is just as well I switched from my gunmetal gray that I typically stitch with to white, so nobody can see it. So I drew the pen, then I stitched over with a cording filler stitch, and now I'm just stitching around that initial outline with the cording. you can kind of see. It's just a little subtle sparkle in there. And if I flub it up, I've got more. And this type of crocheting work is just simple, mindless. Repeat, repeat, repeat. Oh, you have got a cardinal elector contacts and they're not super confident. Interesting. Oh, come on, boys. Oh, stop that. You have to play nice. Oh, I mean, you don't, but it would behoove you. Oh, cats. They are mad that I adjusted the order of the show. Should I move it back just a little bit? Yeah, you think so? You think I've talked long enough and there's enough seats at the concession stand for me to open it? Hey, Kilroy, you can see these Pope elections turning into a shit show. Yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll just wait for the right smoke. Oh, little man, you're right. I did say I was going to give snacks. All right, let's do it, and then we'll stitch. I know. Come on. Are you gonna here? Do a trick. That's good. Okay, 2 tricks. Come on, Logie. Come on. Do you want to be the super awesomest one and show the best trick ever? Oh, Logie, come here. You're making me look bad, dude. Come on, Logie. Come here. You're making us look bad. Come on. He's over there. Okay. Stop. Ah. Hooper Duper, come here. All right. Stay at your spot. Loki, come here. Brave Roofers. All right. There's some there. Loki, come here. Loki. Come to me. Good job sitting. Stay. Stay. Loki. Come here. Okay, but next you gotta do a good one. Come on. Loki. Come on, you're making us look bad. I saved this part for you, and now you're making us look bad. Stop making us look bad. Good job. All right, you have to do it through the legs. It's on your big foot. Loki. Okay, you have to do this. Show them how smart you are. Come on. Come. Come on, you know how to do this trick. We do this every day. There you go. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, Goffo, I'm glad the cats stay in the barn. Oh. Oh. To eat it. It's all good. Mine are trouble. Oh. My boys are being troublesome. A puppy is enough work. I have never had a dog in my house, so I don't understand them. I lost the lid to the snacks. Chat, where did I set it? You boys distracted me. I dropped it somewhere. Oh man, those troublemakers. But where was I? Oh, that's right. I'm couching. Oh, Killer, you hate dogs. Too loud and stupid. Oh, I do. They do remind me more of toddlers, and cats are more like teenagers. But yes, dogs are like little kids. I agree, Goffo. And yet, I mean, I've been around dogs and babysat dogs, but I never I don't completely understand them. Cats, I just get they just make more sense to me, but that's just me. I'm not adverse to dogs, but I am slightly of the mindset of dogs need jobs. But then cats also. Not that mine would be good mousers. Loki did eviscerate a groundhog thingamajigger last year. So that was that. Oh yes, Goffo. Cats are independent and evil. Oh no. Oh man. Chat spicy today. Oh yeah. I have to be careful or I'm gonna laugh so hard I'm gonna accidentally stitch my finger. Okay. I think I have half of the couching done. I'm going to hold it up so I can show off what has been stitched and find my snips. Move the hoop over. Yes, Goffo, all your animals have jobs. Yep. Because I do love the looks, but I'm gonna forget. Is it an Ashalong? Oh man, I can't say the word, and I'm forgetting the breed. There is a beautiful, giant, fluffy dog breed that I have seen and once met one of, and their job was they were a guard dog for the sheep in the barn. Oh my god, what was the name of? I'm talking to cats. I thought there was a human behind me, but alas, I am very gently tautening the stabilizer because it tears like a mofo. Oh, Goffo, obviously most of them are for growing for meat, yes. How has the ranch been? Any horrible weather things that are Oh, I left a tail to do the cording and just stuck it through. So let's rehoop and retauten. Okay. So I'm going to couch this short cord and then we'll drive over it again with the other. Hello, relax. Welcome. Happy Sunday to everybody. Oh, that's so funny. YouTube is sucking balls right now. Rumble, you guys are crushing it. All right, and I found this tiny spool, so we're gonna get to have empty spool moment at some point. All right, let me stitch this down, or I might stitch a little bit, half of it, do the other. We'll see what happens. Oh, good, Gaffa. The weather has actually been really good this year. Knock on wood. Yes, I can do that with this machine. I know, it's so dry here. I need to make sure I lubricate the wood regularly for all my old wood things. It is nice to do the white on white because if my stitching is bad, it's much more difficult to see. Oh, Jiminy Christmas. Oh, relax. You like the Stitch and Bitch theme for today? Yup, that's the Sunday show. Whatever. Yeah, not like yesterday morning. I think I saved it for today. I will sitting drinking coffee, trying to like pet a cat, move a cat, spilled my entire first cup of coffee on the floor. So that was fun. Did not do that today, but did have my toothbrush commit suicide and jump out of my hands and next to the toilet. And I was like, all right, we're done. Next. Tooth trash with you. So it. I've just been doing a lot of laughing. What else is there to do? I think I'm getting slowly. Hello, Allie. Welcome, welcome. You don't have your bitch on today. That's okay. Now I'm mad. Coffee abuse. Oh, I'm right. It was terrible. Oh man, it was a thing. Oh, relax. You don't hold the cat responsible for its tail. I don't. Yeah, I'm not completely sure what how the whole thing transpired. I just know it did. And, oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, but that's Goffo. How's your coffee roasting doing? You switched your show times, and I keep forgetting to wake up. Oh, relax. As a man, that was a euphemism, but also as a carpenter, you must care for your wood. Yes. Do. Ellie, you love the smell of sunflowers. I do also. Oh man, I recommend linseed oil. I will get that next. I have some of a bottle of the Butcher Block Food Safe one that I got for my Butcher Block cutting boards, and I'm using through that first. But the next time I will go for the linseed oil. Because they've got that in the same section. But yes, I know it's a terrible euphemism, but sometimes it does describe literally what I do sometimes. Stop it, Phoenix. But, alright. Almost working my way around. Oh, I did actually cut enough to make it all the way through. Spectacular. Oh, yeah, don't eat all of the linseed oil. Right. I know there's some that are definitely not food safe. Oh, Allie, you have used the half linseed, half Varasol on your treadle irons when they are really bad. Ooh. Yeah, actually, I was trying to think. Let me take my magical screenshot thing because there is a little resting on one side, and I was like, you don't know what to do about that. And oh, Ellie, you have seen linseed oil on a rag go up in flames by itself too. Have used that a lot. Yeah, I do have it embedded in my head from ages ago that oily rags do not go in the trash. There is a metal aluminum trash can with an aluminum lid for them because spontaneous explosion or spontaneous combustion of oily rags is a thing. What are you doing, Trouble? Oh, Killer, I definitely don't want to put an oily rag in a closed bin. Right. Yeah. Oh, and relax. Oil does know how to keep a flame. Yes. I know, I wasn't. I've learned so much already today, accidentally. Oh, killer it. As a closed garbage bin, I mean pull it out into the actual oily rag bucket with the lid. Right. Yes, right. There's the garbage, and then there's your oily rag bin. Not the same things. Oh, Ellie, I had it in an old firebox made just for them. Oh my goodness. That's yeah, cuz isn't and then don't overstuff it and you have to change it regularly. Wow, this is not oh, right. Oh, it's so fun. No, I never know where chat is going to meander us or where I start and this is great. We're safe handling of oily rags as part of our stitch and pitch non-educational accidentally learning portion of today's show. Love it. Okay, I think I'm going to trim this and go back and couch the other point lace because I kind of need to move the hoop to get around that corner, and I can do this section before I move the hoop without needing to move it back. Oh, relax. This just went from sewing into safety. Right. Yeah, this is, oh, yeah, that's safe. Yes, this we have turned into this is the sewing and safety meeting, stitch and pitch. Oh, pull, aim, squeeze, sweep. Yes, actually, I haven't done that in a while. Pull, aim, squeeze, sweep. Yep. No, that setting off. Fight. Yes. Why did the flame retardant sprayers? They get cold. This is perfect. See, sewing isn't just for girls. There's machines involved, and sometimes beautiful sounding ones. And oil and wood and oh my goodness. I almost laughed at whoever yesterday commented about the solar powered sewing machine. I was like, no, just that already exists. It's called a hand crank or a treadle. Like, no. Oh, let's see here. Relax. So, if the sewing stream does not work out well, we are come to you for fire advice. Oh, God. Can you sew us fire outfits? I have been wanting to sew with. It's not well, yes, I would not mind playing around and sewing with technical fabrics. The hard part or the issue that I've ran into previously is finding small scale distributors of said fabrics. Though I know for some of the military stuff, there's ways to get small cuts, but I've got never. That's a whole other thing about sewing flame retardant stuff. Cause yeah, I miss spinning fire and having leather or technical fabrics is a safety requirement. Nomex, yes, that's what I'm thinking of. Killer Ray. Oh, Killer Ray, you don't think my machine would go through fabrics used in turnout gear? Are you putting the 101 and Brunhild up to a challenge? Because I think if I can source the fabric at a not hellishly expensive, I'm down for this throwdown. Don't twist my arm into sewing Nomex, because I already have Kevlar thread, so let's I could be in on this group project. I know, yeah, it's the cost, and then finding a small enough cut, because most of the places that sell that fabric, it's on the industrial scale for that um for those industries, because I have seen some of the like welding metallurgy that's like the giant space hood, similar to the what is the EOD? Is that explosive ordnance demolition, folks? Is that what EOD stands for? But even to get one of those and like up and to upcycle one is hella expensive. So yeah, I've been wanting to sew myself a out costume with that for like a decade plus now. So I don't need to be convinced hard into doing it. It's the other pieces that are my hang-ups. Oh, oh, relax. That thing looks like it could go through bone, right? Ugh. Now, Killer, I seriously think the belt would slip if you tried to make turnout gear. Those fabrics are tough and thick. What is, am I know what this word means. Oh, okay. So, okay. Okay. Do. Oh, Gaffa. Mrs. Gaffa watched one of your old recipe videos and started pork butt chili this morning. Oh my god. How touching. Did you know when you started making those videos that it was a love letter tutorial for the missus? That's adorable. Ah, Killer, turnout gear is the stuff firemen wear when they show up in your house for fires. Okay, I hadn't. Everything has a job specific colloquialisms, and I don't know all of them. Oh, thank you. Yeah, there is those ones, but then there's the ones that are um that they use for when they transfer molten metals that are even more next level than that, with these like giant dome face hood. They're phenomenal, and just watching them. Oh, let's see. Oh, chili verde with pork butts. You guys are making me hungry. Oh, Allie, you've seen the 101 direct drive, so through some stuff including car seats, upholstery, and panels. That's all right. See, all it sounds like all the machines. Well, not all, but some of my most favorite machines are ready for that throwdown if I can find the fabrics. Oh, Gavo, you. Oh, let me do. Nope, Kilra, you're just having frozen burritos with ready-made salsa. There's nothing wrong with that either. Oh, Gavo, you asked her what peppers she used, and she said the ones that looked like the video. that. Oh no. Oh man, so this is either going to be really mild, or you're going to be at the sauna in your mouth. Oh, that's good luck. Oh, I'm sure it's going to be amazing. I'm sure that's going to be awesome. Oh, that's funny. Oh, yes, Terminator type movie stuff. Yes. Hey, horror, welcome, welcome. Oh man, chat is fire today. I'm so excited. It after my it started off as this whole weekend has, but it's right. Yes, I agree, Gaffo. It's either going to be super hot or fruity. Yup. Oh, that's this is mystery meat. Oh, what's my favorite 80s movie? Um, that is oh, oh my God. I don't know, but the one that jumped into my head just now when you was Clash of the Titans. Ooh, Red Dawn. That's a good one also. The remake sucked. Yes, I don't think I saw the remake because as a lot of things as of late, I'm like that the one I just saw either was a remake of a remake and we don't need a third remake, or the first one, the original was so good. Like why just stop making me disappointed. But wasn't oh my God, I've got the soundtrack. It's got Ani DeFranco on it. It's got Fatboy Slim. What is it? The Jackal. The Jackal was you don't think the 90s Jackal remake was good? Was Clash in the 80s? It could have been 70s. I don't know. I only watched it on TV with my dad. Oh, Transformer says relax. Oh, God, horror remakes. Yeah, there was a baby though. I don't remember if it was if Clash of the Titans was 80s or 90s. That could be. I'm not exactly sure. Red Dawn says relax is the shit. Oh, you meant the 80s Transformers. Okay. Don't. Pretty sure actually, I think that one I might have seen in the theater, and I don't know. Oh, Kira, your favorite 80s movie was Kayanis Pequotzi. Kayanis Pequotzi. Wow, that had too many vowels, too many letters, and most of them were vowels. Oh, you are correct. Clash was 1981. All right, brilliant. And also that Red Dawn. All right. Gaffo. American movies are few and far between in the 80s. Well, I mean, Hairspray was not terrible, nor was Coming to America or um what else? Mm, Cayenne Kayanisqatsi. Okay, thank you for spelling it that way because I don't understand the phonetical symbols, so this I can read. Has everyone forgotten Greece? Was Greece in the? Yep, Greece. Yep. I'm being mouthed at. The yard boy is working outside and trying to speak to me, and oh, let's see how Greece was 78, not 80s. Oh, so close. Don't get to see much till we moved. Didn't get to see much till we moved here. Fair. You saw Grease on the drive, and I have never. Oh, he's trying to. He's listening to me. He's at the one boy's listening to me. Oh yes, I've converted another one. Oh, relax. You never forget Frenchie or the Marty Marachine. Yes. Oh, some words are hard sometimes. All right, I'm just gonna get to this little Pipsity Quixity. Do I should I move the camera so we've got more of the machine? In a second. Oh, Grease 79 for me or 80. Yeah, late 70s. Yeah, no, never been to a drive-in movie theater. And I realize I'm probably missing out on an experience, but there just isn't one. Oh, Kilroy. Also, the 50s, 60s reminiscing movies. American Graffiti was the better of the two, right? Oh, Gothel, you have a great drive in about an hour away. That's right. I can't even think of where one is. Okay, just trying to figure out how we want to hoop this. Oh, Killer, you've got a driving around here, but you heard the owner's an asshole, so you've never been that fair. Oh, man. Eeks. The one thing with this point lace cord is it really changes the diameter and consistency at certain spaces. Okay, I guess we're back to the foundation for the foundation. Do. Oh, Allie, you saw Grease in the theaters. You saw it at the drive-in in the Ghost and the Ghost of Mr. Chicken Blackbeard's Ghost, and then the Late Show Jaws. Oh my goodness, that sounds what a lineup! What a lineup! I agree, Hor. Those must have happy days indeed. Oh, Allie, you think that was the first drive-in you remember was 74, 75? Oh, so you went to the drive-ins a lot too, Hor. Yeah, well, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right. We've got Canada is wrapping both chats. Good job, folks. Oh man, killer! And plus the drive-through, and that drive-through just plays second-run new movies. You like the older films and the European films, and you're not going to find any of that in the drive-in. I love chats being able to chat cross platforms. Yeah. I do like that feature. Oh, I should rotate. Oh, horror. Ellie is refreshing to join us. I know. Yeah, I know. I know. But I started on the tubes, and there's just some folks that it's fine. Oh, but their brain is worth every morsel that I get to bear witness to that I continue. So, yep, not going to change my principles. Well, not those ones at least. Oh, let's hear Kilroy. Yo, Ellie, it's right. How are you feeling about Carney's People's Republic. I thought I was jokingly calling it the Canadian CP, or would it be the Canadian CCP? I just feel so bad. Oh, it just I don't know. Yeah, Hora, you're not keen on it. Oh, Gaffa, we didn't have drive-ins in Ireland, but Americans got them figured out right. Yeah, I think drive-ins. I think they could only have come from America with the car culture, long distances, like old European beauty doesn't it it doesn't fit the aesthetic. Oh, or you hate politicians, so whenever there's a vote, my pick is none of the above. Fair. Now, Allie, the PRC PLA have been a slow takeover time. Oh, have been on a slow takeover here. Yeah, I think from what I'm learning that I didn't know and or I just hadn't heard about to know was the vast. I should not have done that yet. Communist Marxist infiltration into the West Coast and how it's been 50 years in the making, and it just slow and feeding its way into places of power that's just yucky. Oh, you've that is an accomplishment, or that you've never voted. That yep, you got to stand for what you feel principled in. Oh, let's see here. Alley. They have many police stations, right? And they have 2 members of parliament. Yeah, between the CCP and the also borderline colonization from India, like it. I don't know. Oh, and by the way, non-voters win every election, right? I don't have a pony. I don't have a pony in this race. No thanks. Sorry. Oh, Killer, you think it's a function of the size of the country, how much space you've got. Drive-ins were popular in Australia, but they're a big country like we are, right? They were built later over a large space of different land that it was just easier to become a car culture with the vastness. Allie, round up another member of parliament to take him to Hong Kong for charges. That was actual thing. Oh God. Yeah, we have it here. Yeah, it's things like this that aren't. If and I mean I can't. I was not necessarily a. For a while, like I was also a low information voter, media consumer. Didn't know what I didn't know until I vomited in my mouth. So that was over dramatic. But yeah, but now that I do see, I can't unsee. And here I am. Talking shit and trying to maintain heritage crafts on heritage machines live on the internet. Oh, I'm blessed to live here now. I think I'm. Actually, I think I'm just going to carry it, and we'll trace along the eye holes. But, okay. First, I will snip the threads, hold this up so I can show off what we've stitched thus far. Because this is the Stitch and Bitch and not just Come Bitch with Phoenix. So I have the outline, and then I have marked where to cut for the eye holes because a mask needs eye holes. And I thought about making it black because I love that would just be so on brand. But then my brain also bemused the notion of doing the lace stitching in with our glow-in-the-dark blue. Because A, it glows in the dark, and B, it's probably blacklight reactive because of the tone, is that the right word I want? The tone of the fibers. So that would be fun with my blacklight reactive pink hoops. Oh, your favorite horror movie? No, horror. Your favorite 80s movie is The Breakfast Club. That I was going to say all of his movies are really good. The Breakfast Club is a classic. Oh, so good. Oh, Killer, there was a time before you found out about your blood disorder that you wanted to go to different countries, but now I'm like, nope, I want to stay in the country where with actual free speech. Yeah, I'm just so anxious. Allie says wire inserts could make that Horim type glasses. Yes. I've got what I got red wire. We can do that. Oh, yes, John Hughes, and he died way too early. Yeah, I concur. Yep. Sweet 16, The Breakfast Club, Pretty in Pink. Good times. I'm just trying to see if I want to cut the point lace. Actually, I really don't. I want to find some aesthetically pleasing way to have it as continuous as possible, mostly because that will decrease the likelihood of over time the lace cord integrity deteriorating. Wow, I tried to string a very smart sentence together. Oh, integrity. Or what country has that free speech? Oh, right. Well, oh, that was really crappy at that section. I don't think there's a place. I'm going to go out on a limb and say I don't think there's a place that's like as completely free as any of us would, or I would like it to be. But also, I've had to come to grips that I'm not. There's some speech that I wish didn't exist in the world, which goes at odds with being an absolutist. So, right, Canada doesn't have free speech. Right. America has more, but I'd not say it's perfect. I think the verbiage of certain things helps, but right, it's like it sort of is free, but is it does it have its foibles? Yes. Yes, it does. But oh, yeah, because in other places it's an absolute disaster. The weaponization of speech, the changing of the definition of words to gaslight people into believing one thing that if they understood how the words were being manipulated, I don't think there would be such vociferous support for certain things, but maybe I do dream of a grass is greener on the other side time and place. Okay, for the Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms, Provision 2, everyone has the following fundamental freedoms: freedom of thought, belief, opinion, expression, including freedom of the press and other. Right, so it's there. It's that the narrowing or the manipulating of what those words mean, to massage it, to be like, it's only if that's in our right think version of those words. And other media of communications. Oh, pooper dupers. I had stitched and couched only to pull out the stitches. I'm going to stitch through this cord to tack it. Okay, stay down. All right. Now that we're tacked, now we can couch. Is that in the way? Can we see? Is this version of the machine good? Do people want to see less of my mug and more of the sewing? I can do that. All right, I'm going to not snap my finger underneath the needle. Ooh. White on white hides a myriad of sins. Horror, but the powers that shouldn't be do whatever they want. Yes. That does seem to be the way. But is it... Do I dare go out on a leaf and concur with the sentiment that at least we're not... Oh, I'd heard it just... Someone called it the Soviet... Communist European Union. They're like, we don't have... Our local individual governments and regulatory boards aren't enough. Can we have... Please give us another oversight agency. That's just what we need. Oh, Allie, fine as it is. Okay. Perfect. I'm just using the fine cord to outline, because at some point I will cut out the eye holes, but right now I just want to leave everything as uninterrupted as possible. And pretend that I know how to stitch. Okay. Yeah, I agree. Our government is like cancer. It just keeps growing until it kills its host. Yeah. And I don't. Are we at the? Are we at a critical juncture? I don't even know how to form the rest of the question. I'm like, just something. Oh, Killer, that's the thing about government. One group makes an agency that fucks things up, and another agency decides to make an agency to control that agency, so on and so forth. Yes. That rise of the managerial, non-elected, faux decision-making class of paper pushers. Which I was going to say is relatively new, but I guess kind of not, because there was always probably folks from back in the guild times would be like, oh, but you didn't use our stamp. You can't knit with that yarn. It didn't come from the flock of Kilroy, and the answer is no. Right. It's like, but it's no, because people live like this ridiculousness of folks who like can't survive without big daddy, big mommy government to take care of them. Like, part of my brain feels that they do their ancestors a disservice who figured out as communities and groups and individuals of like, and we just have to make this shit work because there is no other choice. And now now I'm just seething and stitching. We've gone past stitching, bitch. We're into this stitch and seethe. Oh, goodness gracious. Kilroy. Because God forbid a politician or government code power to the people. Nope. Gotta think up ways to look like you're doing that when you're still holding power. Yeah. There. Oh, I can just stitch across. Giant stitches. Alright. Now I'm just going to travel around with around the eye and nose holes, and I'll figure out what next. Oh, horror liars, that's why they hang with actors. Right. Well, joke, that's not the turn of phrase that I'm thinking of. Oh no, the turn of phrase is that politicians is just acting for ugly people. But both groups definitely like to be the centers of attention, hear themselves speak, and have handlers that just both kowtow to them and know how these individuals are easily exploited to their own means. You're laughing. Yeah. Oh, Kilroy. Well, the current president here is a reality TV host, right? Oh, you've never heard that politics is just acting for ugly people? Yeah, I did not make that up. But yeah, I, I heard it and I liked that, so I figure out when I can pull that one out. But, yep. Yeah, very, very similar personality types. But, yeah. Ay, ay, ay. And then and then thinking of other entertainers, what's up with the girlfriend from bassist, the girlfriend of Weezer's bassist, who was involved with that shootout with the cop or whatever. Like, ay, ay, ay. Oh, there was something else. Oh, there's always so much else. Am I out of bobbin thread, or am I just not? No, I'm just not stitching well. Oh, Killer Ray, politicians are dumber than actors. Actors don't need teleprompters. Yes. And the theater trained thespians, a different training to those solely for recorded pieces. I'm just a sucker for live. And the hazards, such as Phoenix, did you unmute yourself? I'm kind of afraid that the eye holes are too small, so I'm just gonna couch a little bit bigger. And that's fine. If these turn out to a disaster, I'll donate them to a small human that I know. They know pretty sparkly will be sewn in vain. Oh my gosh, you guys are crushing it. Thanks, everybody. Please smash some buttons, because Phoenix is nothing less than overambitious, and I had a previous goal of like, oh, we're on our way to 500. And I'm like, no, Phoenix, you need to dream bigger, like the stars, as you say. So we're just gonna work at crushing past 500, because we are on the way to 1,000. Share it with your friends, share it with your enemies. Well, no, maybe not your enemies. I don't need that much hate in my chat. I've already been told I've been too self-deprecating, so I'm trying to think about how to work on that. And right now it's just in the contemplation phase, so I haven't committed to changing that yet. We'll see. It's always amazing how when I'm like, oh, there's just a little bit of thread here, I'm gonna be surprised when I use it up, and then it takes forever, and I'm like, wow, there was really a lot of stitches left on that spool. I'm surprised that it kept kicking for this long, which is how I'm feeling now, though I'm doing a terrible job and giant stitches, so I should not really be that surprised. But I did, was that just a pipe dream? That some company was getting ready to just have basic pickup trucks, no electronics, just like what one would need for a work truck. No frills, no fancies, at a cheap price. They're cheap, but paying $700 or these ridiculous prices, I remember thinking like $300 was a lot for car payments, and yeah. Nope, not for me. Though I did see a Rivian? That other electric car company? I saw one of those out in the wild. And I was like, what is that? Oh, killer. It's called Slate, $20,000 after government incentives, so about $20,750 without it. Oh, that's okay. That still feels like a lot of money, but Okay. But, alright, that's good. Oh, Allie's laughing at me. Basting stitches for the win in embroidery. Yes, we are. It is absolutely, we are basting, and it is a fuck it moment. Yep, because that really is all we're doing is just tacking this down. It's not. You just need to stay in place for right now. Oh, Ellie, there are no real. That's what I was thinking. There's no real work trucks anymore. I hope they do make a contractor truck. They turned into passenger trucks. Exactly. And not the Sprinter van style works for some industries, but I can see that being less ideal for livestock or hay bales or straw. That it seems more for the contractor, plumber, or electrician in your needs. Hey, sweet boy, now you're gonna come and be sweet and show up. It's true. I do love the camera being the eyes in the back of my head. You wanna come say hi, Loki? Come say hi. Oh, okay, bye. Or dirt or gravel. Right. Yeah, you can't. There's no or bed section to easily put gravel. Or. Come on. I know you did so good going through the between the legs. You were so smart. So handsome. Or flowers or trees for like landscaping stuff. There's so many industries that that style just doesn't work. And oh, thank you, yard boy. Oh, the first rose picked from my rose bush. I just get cold. Oh, she smells so good because it's just warm enough. Okay, I gotta huff this rose for a second. I probably should have checked to make sure there was no ants and earwigs that I was gonna huff into my nose, but but the pollen and I don't have any tea. Oops. Okay, no more huffing flowers for a few minutes. Oh, killer. Let's see here. I'd be paranoid as shit hauling a load or dirt or gravel in a Sprinter van, one handbrake, and you've got to be dug out, right? Yeah, between the payload moving forward and part of me would worry about the losing your payload out the back if it wasn't secured as well. I don't know, but I guess that's a risk all the times, which is why they've got those fancy locks. I know. She's so like, what a nice specimen. I've been bemoaning for 3 days now that it's like I keep forgetting to bring a rose in for showtime, but ah, the lawnmower boy brought me one. Oh man, I'm a goofball. I'm confused as to how I want to. Okay. When in doubt, free the project, consult the chat. So somehow I've got to figure out like crossing the eyes to the nose section without looking. This is the bottom. Oh, okay. Never mind. I got it. I figured out a way. The team designed the Sprinter truck. Okay, let me figure out how to read. Allie says the team that designed the Sprinter truck and then went to market selling points, think rock, dust, soil, mulch, etc., comes in plastic bags. That design me a truck built for industry by people who have no idea what said industry needs and looks for in their trucks. Killer. Maybe they live in some rich suburb where all that stuff does come in plastic bags, right? I mean that is a piece, and it's just pencil pusher. It's this managerial class who's never had a job where they've been sunburned or blistered hands or pissed out in the woods. Thank you, dear. Yeah, right next to me. Oh, there's the cat food lid. Killer, trucks for industry designed completely by affluent office workers. Yes, that's completely. That is a thing that I think is going on. Or they're for surveillance. They're for jobs that if you're an RTO person and doing signal wiretapping and stuff, like you want something like that with no windows and kind of blends in. So it's completely designed for an industry, but completely inappropriate for other industries. Allie says their survey said public wanted this and what they. Okay, let me read this again. Survey said public wanted this is what they state. Yeah. Killer 8. Oh, never purchased a clock or never had to stay on the job through various aches and pains. Yup. I don't know how to. Should we just. Okay, I'm just gonna do this little loopy design. Okay, I'm gonna be brave. Gonna snip it. Okay, I did it. Oh. Before I finish the stitching, since I'm detached, I'm gonna pop a foot on and stitch over the raw crocheted edge, because if I don't, all of my previous hours of work may be for naught, because it will unravel. I've adversely affected the integrity. Wow, today is such a technical show. Hi, the circus tent has the best chat. I know everybody says, oh, my chat's the best. Oh, my chat's the best. Nope. My chat. You all are the best. So I just stitched over the end to hold it in place. Because if not, it will unravel. And I didn't need all of it to finish the end. So I'm just gonna... Actually, I think I'm gonna start at the raw edge. Get that. Oh, first I'm gonna take my presser foot off again because the hoop will not fit otherwise. Okay. There we go. What else? Yeah, so not what I thought I was going to work on. I have a silver double circle skirt cut. I have yardage cut for 20 yards of to make 20 yards of ruffle for the bottom and a whole bunch of other things. Let's see here, Kilroy. If you think Americans are just going to buy less instead of going into more debt, you haven't been paying attention. Oh, right. Oh no, Goffo, the puppy found a snake and thought it was a toy. Oh, I hope it was a doggy safe snake and not a rattler. Actually almost getting towards time that not that far away annually I see reports of dogs getting a little too close with rattlesnakes, and that's no good. That is an interesting comment from X Kilroy. Yeah, Americans want stuff, and that's why it'll be kind of funny almost in a that the Met Gala is like the Black Dandy Taylor and what that rise in certain parts of Black culture, not that I have any knowledge and or really can say with my vampirish skin tone, that they don't, that like, that folks don't, they have pants that doesn't cover their asses. I mean, and granted, we had that in the 80s and the 90s, and Hammer had the nomadic tribal people shitter pants. So, like, we've had things, but the hoo-has and the nothing left to the imagination, so skin tight, pour yourself into your clothes. It it has its place, but all the time and in public, in my humblest opinion, it is not. You're gonna get dressed up for your partner and something special, and you want to show off all you want. I just broke the needle. I was getting heated there. All right, that woke me up and took me off of that pontification. What did we hit? Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Why is the presser foot down? Okay, did I retrieve all parts of said broken needle? Now we do. Oh, okay, Allie, people have been getting the buy now, pay later pizza. I cannot believe that DoorDash is doing that for food orders, or that they had it for Coachella too. Like, if you can't afford a luxury thing like that, don't go. Yeah, 3 low payments. You or your buy. Oh, I can't. That does makes no sense. Oh, Allie, Daisy Dukes are making a comeback. It's true. Because, like, the 90s, like, emo goth, or no, we weren't emo back then. We were baby goth, is coming also, and that I don't hate, but there's certain stuff. Goffo, other than your TVs and phone, I don't have anything Chinese. That is awesome. But do you wish, I, does it add a different challenge or irritation? Is John, well, okay, Phoenix, you're trying to ask too many questions into one question. I don't have experience, but it irks me that John Deere, how their modern machines are so computerized and that they tell you what to do, and I don't love my automobiles being that computerized and controlled. I don't like it. That's do Killer Ray pay off your Big Mac in 4 installments? I know. I can't. This is the clown world. This is not sustainable. I do like Chinese food too. I cannot lie. It's like a Chinese Thai place, and even if we don't go for a long period of time, you call and you say, "Oh, this is so and so," and she's like, "Oh, so and so, it's been a long time. How's your wife or whatever?" She's so cute. And her food is pretty good. Okay, I couching. That nose section does look really weird and funny right now. I'm sure once all of the other layers are done, it's like when you do your sometimes when you're putting on your face, there's this period where it looks like an absolute rubbish and a disaster, and you're like, just trust the process, and then magic happens at the end, and you're like, okay, oh god, oh horror for Gaffa, you must not shop at the dollar store. I don't think so. Horror says, when I was building factories, we were only building in Vietnam and Burma for the past decade. Yeah, and isn't that the whole thing with the island with the penguins? It's so that China couldn't be at some point in the future build factories that would be exempt from the tariffs and shenanicaneries. Oh, Killer, the thing about computers and tractors is farming needs to be efficient now that you need the ultra precision and planting and such. Yeah, I didn't think Gaffa was a dollar store shopper. I random not yeah. I know where there is one, but I don't generally go there. Though I am lamenting the end of Joann Fabrics. Seems like these private equity firms that bought over these big companies, retail chains, really had a plan or a penchant for driving companies into the ground. And yeah. Oh, let's hear Gavo. Your tractors use plug and play that aren't necessary. No green tractors on your land ever, right? Good. We're Yeah, I so much of that stuff, or in that you can't even like fix it because everything's proprietary and weird. It, yeah, it between that and all the literal tracking of your movements just makes me so uncomfortable. Oh, Killer 8, that's what they said, and they are full of it. Tariffs are a complete bullshit. It's something needs to give. Well, the naive wet behind the ears Phoenix used to be like, maybe there's a way to create something that makes sense amidst all the disaster. And I've gotten to this point where I think it just needs to start from scratch because I don't know how to fix it. They're like, not that I'm smart enough to fix it. There's too much to fix. It's so much is broken. It's so stupid. This just makes me look like I've got a giant nose, doesn't it? Oh, I'm just going to hold it up to my face and not be able to see because my glasses are on the other side of my face. Okay. Gaffo, you love. Oh, made in America companies are saying their products are harmed by these tariffs, right? Well, I think we heard the same thing a couple weeks ago with the Made in Canada movement that there's a whole bunch of parts. It might be assembled in America, but not all the parts are made in America. Sorry. Horror, your dad began hating fixing cars near the end of his career because the electronics in the car companies wanting to take over the fixing industry too. Yeah, the needing to. I do have a car where you can like plug it in and it tells you, but it's at the very beginning stages of that. My car is relatively dumb. Yeah, I agree, Allie. Joanne Fabrics was driven into the ground. The management company that bought them sold the land to another holding they owned and then charged Joanne's higher rent and then put them out of business. And there is still a huge demand for fabric. That's like when we were chatting yesterday on Will's show. Like I'm kind of forced into just I'm forced in shopping my stash. Let's be first and foremost. My stash is gigantic and I can sew through it, but I need to touch fabrics and I'm not gonna just like move over to ordering online my fabric. Is that oh Dove, it's called a reset and we want it a free market reset, not a totalitarian global reset. Yep, let's see, you say Trump is basically matching tariff for tariff and doubling down. Ugh. Let's see here, Gaffo, your rifle chassis are made in Alberta, but you already have many still in the box. Okay. Well, that's good. I know, Alberta is one of the slightly less communist provinces. Oh, Ellie, they have to stop the bullshitting the public with the made in bullshit that is just finished in that country. Yeah, it's better a trade war than a nuclear war. Tariffs are taxes and taxation is theft. Yes. I think, and I'm not naive. It seems like a lot of the world that I would really love requires people be to not be dumb. I said it. You have to like have a level of self-reflection and critical thinking skill. Okay, we're just going from heated to heated this morning. Oh, Kilroy says Trump is basically Bernie Sanders, but lying about it. Maybe so. You can at least respect Bernie for being an honest socialist. You're right. Trump is a socialist who's lying about not being a socialist. Maybe because he or is it just that negotiating and business tactics? What are you doing? Oh, you're afraid of roofers. You're not trouble. Oh, Dove says no doubt they are hoary. You won't find more disdain for the 16th Amendment than him. Yeah, buy local, eat local. Yes, I am a big fan of the local butchers. Got some stuff in the garden. Yep, horror agrees with Kilroy. Yes, Capo is also on that one, Dove. Repeal the 16th Amendment. Hey, Freya Froofers. Yeah, do you want to come over here so that the fans can see you? Because you were the cat that your job at snack time is to show up because you do no tricks other than she walks into her crate and will like turn around and look at you when you put her food bowl down. Her food dole. Yeah. Your daily dole of snackies. Oh, Freya Frickers, should we hand baste this choli top real quick? Should we cut a waist and hem that double circle skirt? Should we pull the fabric so we can show folks what we're talking about? Is this a sewing show? Here's my knitting needles again. So, this is the wrong side out. I'm going to real quick cut a little circle for the waist opening. I'm not going to cut too much because A, this is a 720 skirt, and B, it's on the bias and I don't want it too misshapen. So I'm just taking a little because I can always cut out more, but I can't unstretch it and put it back together if I do too much. Oh, Gaffa, you don't understand why I'm paying Social Security when you're not an American citizen yet. Yeah, there's There's that too. There's it's so much, so much. And oh my gosh, I can't believe I somehow got into my feed this woman from the UK, Granny Optrix, and what the NHS is doing. Well, what everything is batshit bonkers. This is the clown world. It's absolutely crazy. Oh, Killer, when it comes to tariffs, the founders made that the purview of the Congress a very good decision. Yeah, also the separation, the powers need to remember that they don't do everything because the weaponization of the judiciary, like, folks forgot what their lane was. And it has been messy, messy, messy. Oh, do. What? Oh, Gafo says to Killer and Congress kick the responsibility to the president. Right? Ugh. Nobody wants. I don't want this job. Somebody else do it. Here's the outside of the skirt, and we're gonna sew 20 yards of ruffle for the bottom because this is gonna. I want it to fit over our double can petticoat, and that's gigantical. Let's see here, Killer Ray. No, now we have some diaper-wearing orange socialist who's using the terrorists to accomplish what Klaus Schwab dreamed of. Yeah, I worry. There's the stuff being said, but I worry about the apparent behind-the-scenes desire to create a technocracy, and I didn't sign up for that either. What I did sign up for was finding my favorite roll template. There it is. Because I complain enough about I don't want anything to happen to my vehicle because I refuse to get one with a chip and sensor and auto stop features and all this bullshit. But I am also anti-chipping people, and I am starting to wonder if the the chipping of pets in case they got lost was a way over time to normalize the notion of chipping humans. But they couldn't just be like, oh, we really want this. It was like, this might cause some tension. So how can we find a way to normalize it, to just make folks comfortable with it? Right, yes, free the markets and free the sewing machines. A sewing machine in every house. Oh, let's see here, Gaffa. The boomers or even older have ruled over presidency for over 30 years. Yeah, and some of them, I love them, but I I think there is a change that needs to happen. Things are funny. How Killer, you think Trump was created to sell communism and totalitarianism to the right? That's a notion because the way the election, certain things just seem too easy, and I just still have questions. Dove, and Trump is hopefully the last boomer president. Yeah, Gen X has completely passed over. They yeah, they right, because because JD Vance is technically a millennial. Who is there from the Gen Xers in elected office positions? It's millennials and younger and boomers and whoever is like lingering around from the silent generation. there's, yeah, you're right, Gaffo. Millennials will take over. It seems like it. Or what with the trolling with Trump 2028, are we expecting a JD Vance run, or is there going to be this shakeup with Don Jr.? What is Don Jr. gonna run? Is that the Trump of 28? But then that would be weird. Or is it gonna be JD the top of the ticket and Don Jr. as the VP? And I have no idea. And now we've used up our thread. I should have changed it before I started. But I'm just throwing a roll tab in like we've done before because chat's so spicy. I can't do art stitching where I need to pay attention to my fingers are quite as much. Right, Kilroy, Gen X, we're too cool for politics, bro. But we're not that. We're like, bro. We're not that brusque fucks. What the fuck? No, I'm not your bruh. And now they complain they aren't in politics. Yeah, they're. And Gaff, you don't think Junior wants to run? Okay. Let's see. Oh, Killer, you'd vote for a bag of cement before voting for Ants or any other Trump. You're right. Yeah, I don't know, folks. My crystal ball is muddy, but yeah, I don't know. We're too extreme for that, right? Yeah. Actually, that one meme I see there, it's like boomers. So you don't have feelings. Gen Alpha, we're all the feelings, and then Gen X, like feelings. Like Gen X, when having unusual hair and piercings was because you didn't care what society at large thought, and partly you kind of wanted to annoy them, versus now everybody is pierced and tattooed and over the top, and they're like, please, but you must accept me with my bull ring and my chicanery. It's like, no, we did that shit to be left alone, not to be coddled. You have it wrong. And I'm not sorry. Right, we weren't allowed to have feelings. Yeah, I did have some to figure out how to not be so emotive, which sometimes is my downfall, but I think that, yeah. Times they are a changin'. We'll see what is. I have no idea. I just know I hate buying pre-made clothes that don't fit and big four patterns that require so many alterations that what's the purpose of purchasing a pattern? Though I did realize in my stash I have Folkwear 134 and I'm making the Choli top. It was already in my collection. It's not that I don't use pre-made patterns as templates, and that's what we're doing. Oh, Gaffo, that's true. Our musicians are dying was nothing compared to boomers musicians dying. Yeah. It's... Yeah. And just these the way these kids, that one, oh God, was it Lily Tino? That name just makes me, that human irritates me. Trying to be like, oh, Kurt Cobain wore a dress, so they must have been trans. You were not old enough to understand. Oh, Gaffa, you always made the patterns for your kiddos' clothes. Yeah, it's so much. The proportions and the shape, I am a big fan of it. And I'm going to have to sew myself a dress form because I want to try draping and I'm not paying those prices. And even if I did pay for one, they're still custom the proportions. And I've got tracts of land I need to account for. Oh, killer. Well, the boomer musicians died from living hard. Gen X musicians died from shooting themselves. Yeah. Oh, now I want to listen to the Lemonheads. And my life is pretty strange. Oh. And are there any real musicians in the younger age groups who actually know how to play instruments? Are we creating enough kids who remember how to do stuff with their hands? Who know how to write with a crayon and draw with a pencil? That that worries me. That scares me in a way that it's kind of visceral. Uncomfortableness. Huge tracts of land, right? Yeah. You gotta know where to put them or know how to contain them sometimes. Because, you know, maybe we can get back to people wearing clothes and the notion of dressing. And I admit, usually it's a joke on the Sunday show that I show up in my underwear, even though by modern standards I'm completely dressed. But I'm still in my dressing coat. Let's hear Kira. Yes, you will not see them on magazines or in the output of the music publishers, though. Okay, good. Because I'm there still must be folks who enjoy the literal classics, or the Baroque, or even early 20th century. Who? Oh, I guess it's all moved to movie scores though. For big orchestral works, is there a modern composer who just writes symphonic works for concert halls and not movies or video games? Excuse me, I don't know. Oh, guitar players now learn the technicals but lack feel to the sound. Right, yes. And anybody can train to be a technician, but having that soul come through in a performance is learnable, but not as easy, and not as easy to teach either. Now, Al, you think they rely too much on digital help for their sound to get a good old-fashioned sound like Hendrix. Yeah, it's they're working too hard. It's kind of like what I'm hearing about, the drones and how far and things with technology, but then at some level, as far as we go, certain old-fashioned human skills are there's not a replacement for that. So we'll see. I don't know. There's a lot I don't know. I know I like pretty clothes, and I can't afford. If they make what I want, I can't afford it, and the reality is they don't make what I want, so I gotta make it for myself. And I appreciate all you hanging out while I sew stuff. And I guess on some level I could have not put in a rolled hem and just sewed the ruffles straight to it and then finished it, but I prefer to have as many finished edges as possible. Don't call the "did you wash your fabric" police though, because I didn't pre-wash my fabric. Don't come at me. I didn't do it. Also, this piece is not really going to be part of my everyday wardrobe where I wear it like my everyday clothes. Your special occasion skirts that you wear with number of layers between the skirt and your body does not need to be laundered every time. I know, right, Kilroy? Pre-washing your fabric is for ninnies. I know. I was like, when everybody yesterday, I guested on a show yesterday on William Godless Sewing's channel because it's been a hot minute, and I was like, oh, I should pop on over, but everybody making the same pattern, I just can't. I'm like, I just don't buy patterns. But that's all right. I know everybody's got their own style. I will use printed patterns as templates and then adjust them and then do a drawing on either skinny paper or like paper bit. I've got brown paper. That's for patterns that I use all the time. Actually, I have a bag and a half of patterns that were my grandma's that I have not looked at. Yeah, no, I think that's the end of the sentence. I haven't looked at them. So maybe I'll feel brave and we can have a heart to heart and hopefully. Oh, shit. Hold on. I need to mute it. I will need to. Hold on. I'll be right back. Okay, now where was I? I guess I'll just read chat because okay. Just chillax, it's fine. Oh, Allie. Okay, my goodness, dirty ruffles. I'm going to divert your eyes. Right. I'm not going to have the ruffles touching the floor, so. And I'll just spot clean the bottom of the ruffles. It's true. It's not to say I don't use patterns. I have downloaded and printed off patterns. I have. I don't draft everything. Yes. But they were only free patterns. I haven't paid for a corset pattern. No, I've not paid for a corset or stays pattern. They've all been free. And I printed them. Oh, wrapping paper also makes good pattern paper. I've heard that because some of them have the 1-inch grids on them, which is really spectacular. And I don't do enough to think about the alphanumeric paper. Oh, let's see here, Allie. Oh, Goffo, all you've ever used is butcher's paper and cardboard in the past. That sounds great too. I think the butcher paper is similar to the brown paper on a roll that I have. And I think cardboard absolutely makes sense for something that you're going to make a gajillion of, and the size and the sizing and fit is great. Because then it's not going to get funny at the ends. And I guess if you were cutting in batch, you could set that on top and use one of, I've seen these fancy like electric cutter where they can cut like a stack, or are they using like a table saw to like cut around like 500 patterns at a time? I don't know. Allie says, really, most corsets have a patent. That patent is available from Google Patents. Huh. Because then I could... Interesting. Oh, the runner brown paper roll is excellent for keeping a made pattern. Awesome. What if we had our safety meeting? We've talked about pattern maker, our favorite pattern making techniques. This so good. Right? An electric rotary cutter is dangerous work. Yeah, that seems. That just seems scary. Or the table saw version. Also, yeah. Fortunately, I don't sew on that scale. Oh, that's right. Okay, Goffo. Denim is usually cut in stacks with a jigsaw type tool. I wonder if that's... No, I think they were Curdy's or something, but yeah, that makes sense for industrial production. Oh, so much fabric in this double circle, but I've got one circle sewed the bottom of the rolled hem. What I haven't done yet is cut the strips to roll hem for the ruffles. So that I won't be doing right now. I've got the top for this that I was going to hand baste, do a fit check, and I have a whole other skirt cut and ready to sew. Over ambitious. Let's see here, Allie. We talked about cheating ways and dirty laundry unwashed fabric. Phoenix and her cheating ways and dropping one of my favorite pressing tools. I have my pressing tools always right next to me at the machine. I just don't plug them in. Oh, it's so true, Allie. Looking at electric carving knife for fabric cutter eyes. Yes, I think I've seen that too. They just take those big... Yes. Because you only carve a turkey once a year, generally. So what are you going to do the whole rest of the time? Yes, may the 4th be with you. We're off to a galaxy far, far away. I did not put my face on, but I did try to dress up. It's like, what shirt am I gonna wear? Do I have something? Because it's Me Made May. And I was like, Phoenix, you can put on the dressing gown that you knitted for yourself, and you can wear your Star Wars shirt. Yes, may the 4th be with you. Also, good movies before everything went to shit. Oh, I'm having such a great time. I really think so. Thanks, chat, for being awesome. Oh man, we're almost at 2 hours. If you haven't taken a minute, could you please smash some buttons for me? We're on the road to 1,000 followers, subscribers on each platform we stream to, not cumulative. So tell your friends. We learn stuff. I sew with old-fashioned machines. Sewing is for everybody. Come learn something. Oh, Allie, you were joking, and now we've even talked turkey. I know. The freeform nature of this stitch and bitch. Because I was listening to S2 Underground's update yesterday, because I didn't hear about the possible chemical weapons found in an envelope at a courthouse in New York. There's a lot of stuff that I'm not hearing about in lots of places. You want us to push your buttons. Now, Killer, you always push my buttons. Oh, Goffo, you've got all the toys. You've been using a Sawzall for cutting your pumpkins. Are you feeding the pumpkins to the little calves? Or for yourself? But some of those pumpkins, I have to always make sure I just keep the garden watered, because Oregon's dumb. Oh my God, Oregon. Dear sweet Oregon, why do you want to charge Facebook and Google like they're a media? Oregon wants to do a bill like Canada has, that online news people, for baking. Oh, now I really am gonna have to go into the kitchen and get some snackies for myself and not just the cats. That these online news people pay some like random third party for sharing news online. I'm like, what the? We've made sure like the age of consent 18. Oregon's like not been completely stupid. Oh God. The garden's been watered. Did you water my flower bed? Oh no, you did. Did you put the soaker hose up for the flower bed? Lawnmower man. Oh man, I'm gonna have to move. Hope that the deer don't eat my Shasta daisies and my Easter lilies that I put out front, because the blueberries have flowers and there's baby blueberries, which means I need to protect my berries from the birds. Because I know the bees can get into, so that they can do their work, but I don't want the birds to steal all my blueberries. I'm doing the garden happy dance. Oh man. Yesterday, I didn't even say it out loud when it happened. I don't know whether a dog and a cat or two cats. There was some of the most heart-wrenching, horrible animal screaming, yelling going on that it was bad. I was like, am I going to have to call the animal patrol police to try to find where these animals are fighting at 11:30 at night? I'm like, there must have been bloodshed. Somebody probably needs a trip to the vet after what I heard. It was just a disaster. Oh, I love those dancing skeletons. How? Oh, I've got smart people in the chat, mate. Is there a program, or how? Phoenix, use your words. How is there? What is the free, simple Phoenix way to make animated emotes? Yeah, horror. It it was really bad. It oh, it was dark. I don't know where they were. Didn't know, and then like, what am I gonna do? I can't, like, it was bad. But if anybody knows how a simple Phoenix can either take some funny show clips or me at the sewing machine to make some animated emotes, that would be super awesome. Because No, I want me at the sewing. I want to actually. Did I upload the cat sewing emote? Maybe I do have that one. No, I don't want it to be animals. I want it to be me sewing. The animal. I was just getting distracted with two different stories at once. There was the animal fight, and then separate from that, Phoenix wants to make some silly little animated emotes for the chat. I don't know. Oh, killer. When I hear animals fighting, you want to take some popcorn and go watch. Maybe, but this just sounded like bad. Bad. It was probably just as bad as maybe I can find it now. The Eddie Hall Pudzianowski fight, the ultra heavyweight. Did anybody watch that? What was up? Something I saw later about Eddie he had an illegal hit to the back of Pudzianowski's head. But that would have been a fight to see, and I'm gonna have to want it. I mean, we could always use cat emotes. Because I think I found the one. I don't remember if I uploaded that one with the kitty sewing. Oh, he is. I talked to the chat, and at least one of them. I can see them doing what I asked. Oh, sweet. Yeah, cats at sewing machines. That's always a good one. I was trying to think if there's anything funny. I'll continue to stew about it. It's not the most pressing feature. Because we're so simple with so many of our things. No, everything's fine. I thought I was hearing a chonky sound, but no, it's Phoenix. You should probably take a sip of water because we've been chattering. Yeah, right after Easter, I went to this one shop that I stop at sometimes, and they have a 50% off plant section for some that need a little extra TLC, and they had 2 Easter lilies, 2 Shasta daisies, and a cyclamen that I brought home. And hopefully, I'm pretty sure that the daisies will flower again. They looked a little sad, but as long as I've got leaves and roots growing, I'm pretty sure that they will grow all year round here. Let me cut back the salvia because it was just looking gross, but you can't cut that one back too much because the hummingbirds come and the cats like to chitter at the hummingbirds. And I like to look at them because they also are here all year round. Some of them, I'm sure, come down from Canada where like it's too cold. We're gonna fly south, and they come stop at my house. Okay, I'm just almost at the end sewing this rolled hem. Almost is relative when you sew a double circle skirt. Oh, thanks, horror. Pet peeve is the detailed emotes that no one can see because they're too small. Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay. Sorry, those were probably mine. I took pictures of real life things and then just scaled them down. Sorry. Oh, let's see here. Allie, all the hummingbirds fly south where you are. Yep. I used to live in places where the hummingbirds flied south, but now I get to be where the hummingbirds fly south too. And if we wanted an extra, as if Phoenix did not have enough notions for projects, and or Ellie creates new project ideas into my little head hole. Somebody was like, oh, I'm going to sew my Pinterest boards. I'm like, oh my God, I would be here for 5 lifetimes sewing if I sewed through all the pins on Pinterest. I could sew for 24 hours a day for lifetimes, and I still don't think we'd make it through all of them. Though there is a fair number of knitwear, crochet, it's not all sewing, but mostly it's sewing. And embroidery ideas. Because Mr. Singer has me hooked on the virtues and joys of doing machine embroidery and lace techniques on a Singer sewing machine. Maybe one day also, when I order the Nomex from wherever we're going to find that from, or if somebody knows, I don't even need a lot, even if it was small offcuts that I could piece together 2 yards of random offcuts of Nomex, because I can order more Kevlar thread. This has been a project I've wanted to make for more than a decade. Back to the beginning. I don't need to be convinced for this outfit, but I just need the fabric. And then I can go to the coast and set my play on fire, and I can play with fire and know that I'm slightly less flammable. And or I will just use the leather that I have, and I will make... Oh, because I've got on my list, we've got our trapeze boots. I'm going to cut gauntlets. I'm going to cut a leather stay once I figure out which pattern and remind myself if said pattern needs the seam allowances removed. Because I think for the leather stays, I'm just going to cut it in one piece and figure out how to punch eyelets in the back, because I want it... Yeah, I want it contiguous in the front and back lacing, I think. Oh, Allie, maybe a contract company that sells and manufactures fire equipment. Oh, maybe, yeah, ask them if they sell offcuts and ends. Yeah, that's a good idea. I have to see if there's someplace around. Because my hope even is, in the perfect world, if I'm looking for offcuts, if they just throw them in the trash, then they're like, here, you fill up a garbage bag of our trash for free. But that's asking a lot, considering I need to procure such industrial manufacturer. Those words are hard. That's a good idea. I will consult the Google webs, because I enjoy Brave, but it sucks that Google is just a better right now. Soon enough. I did find where there's a Goodwill bins, so curious, because I've never been to one of those. Not that I need anything. I really don't need to be I don't need to do any retail therapy right now. It's enough that I think I said that yesterday, but I think I'm gonna send back to the Goodwill that orange peach colored tiered petticoat that I sewed out of the bed sheet that I got from the said Goodwill. I made so many better ones since then, and I want to make other ones where my skills will continue. I thought half a minute about my red, white, and blue one because the blue that was the bed sheet is so fragile. You kind of like look at it and it starts to tear. But I can't get rid of my red, white, and blue ruffled skirt. I don't have materials to make an improved version of it at the moment. If I did, I might consider. Actually, would it be silly? Do I have enough? I have a yard or two of blue brocade. We do have the faux. No, it is real red, but the poly faux shot silk. And we have white, but I don't have any like star spangled fabrics. That notion is going to have to just continue to mull around in my brain hole. This fabric takes a rolled hem like a dream. This may be the first. Okay, let me get to the end before I say these next words. Okay, almost at the end. I don't think at the very end, I foibled the rolled hem. I was about to say, I think we sewed an entire rolled hem without any foibles until I said, I should not say those words because I'm not finished sewing. And that's when I foibled. But by and large, so here's the base. Oh, it's got such a fun shine. Kind of like a medium weight. It's not super lightweight poly. It's very matte on the opposite side, so it would be fun, like almost to have the shiny side on the inside because it has a nicer feel. The matte side's a hair scratchier, but I've got stuff to cut ruffles. And do I want to? What do I want to do? I have a dress cut. I have a top to mock up. I have. What do you do outside? Is there somebody creeping around outside? Is that our human creeping around? I think real quick, like I'm going to sew I'm going to finish this silk chemise that is the other layer. Blah, blah, blah. Recycled Scurry wrap certs. Have a couple of them unpicked. One so that I could make new garments out of it, because why not recycle already recycled stuff? And this silk has been washed a gajillion times. It doesn't wrinkle. It is a pretty color and literally is like wearing air. So in the summertime, it is spectacular for being in the house and or as an undergarment for other support layers. Wow, I had tried to have a brain fudge. What I'm going to do, I pinned the lace down for the top. I'm going to stitch it down and then fold over the top so it's like a rolled hem. But I'm not going to use my rolled hem foot because I probably could force it through, but I had to stuck some pleats in there so that it stopped where I wanted it to and wasn't too big. We have words for how we fit garments. A shirt's not supposed to start at your waist. oh my gosh, my brain is still caught up. This dude that had his pants, he had a belt on, he had pants on. His fanny and boxers were completely showing out of one end. The front of the pants, like, kind of just sat underneath his pendulous belly. And he had on a Van Dutch denim t-shirt, which the mostly got me thinking of, is Van Dutch still making denim? Does that brand still exist? Everything else to that aesthetic was horrible. Like, oh my gosh, I remember, like, kids I know, like, wanting to do that when we were younger and in school, but you couldn't wear your pants like that. Like, when did we, what? Phoenix, you're asking too many big existential questions that have no answers. Or lots of answers. Oh, that is a good emote. Pull up your pants, boys and girls. Except here I am going to make a choli, which is traditionally like a midriff style top, but can we just make the act of dressing and putting on nice, not even nice clothes, just clothes that fit? Because when you pour yourself into your clothes, that is not a nice fit necessarily. Sometimes it has its place. And I can't be like, oh, but Phoenix, sometimes you wear super things for performing or practicing skills. And I'm like, yes, there is a time and a place for, again, for safety, that clothes fit a certain way that they wouldn't in the real world. But okay, yeah, you think two kids mode, that, oh, that made the wickety wickety wickety, that look went mainstream. I know. I was thinking, I'm like, oh my god, we used to call those kids wiggers. Which, I guess from there, my brain thinks that there's this one cosplay girl who was like, I guess she was listening to the audiobook of one of the J.R.R. Martin, Milton, whatever, Game of Thrones books, and she'd never heard the word niggardly, and, like, got all up in arms and was like, oh my god, but then consulted a dictionary and was like, oh, that is a real word that is not racist, and they're a penny pincher. I don't know. There needs to be a balance between the Gen X, like, we have no feelings, and these kids who are only feelings. Because I wonder, like, there has to be a middle ground. Because I mean, I guess I'd rather have no feelings than all the feelings, but that's me, and I'm, well, no, I've just learned how to manage the feelings. I don't let them be consuming, but they're not the end all be all either. Well, we've worked on a lot of projects. I am, like, babbling like a brook and having a good time, if I do say so myself. Wiggity wiggity whack, wiggity whack, wiggity whack. Allie, look what you got, a wormhole in my ear holes with that one. me just move this chemise around. Silk and roses. I did not know I was going to get silk and roses all in one show. I am a fortunate human. Yep. And once I finish adding this one row, then I'm just going to fold it over and stitch it down. Add some of the same lace for shoulder straps, and then I will have a black silk chemise and a golden silk chemise. I have 2 more of these wrap skirts, so I have 4 more pieces of this really skinny silk, but I've been told to not tear up both of them, and the waistband still is good, and sometimes when I can't decide what to wear, I throw one on with a black shirt, so we'll figure it out. Not a big deal at all. Yeah, I'll get that done, and then we'll see. We're having a good time. I know it was a little bumming when I went back, because at the beginning of April was when before I switched rooms and my streams were being stupid or like not streaming. Hey Jess, you're late for our very important date. How dare you not sleep and then have to do like family things? Oh, come on. We're still here. We touched on a lot of things. A lot of chicanery. A lot of stitches have been stitched. I've had fun, which is the main point. Oh man. I know, chat's been lively. It's been a good morning. I'm getting hungry though. Oh my gosh, at the corner store, some of the Indian lays that have been there forever are on sale for 2 packs for $3. And what did we try yesterday? Oh no, truffles with cream sauce and the ghost pepper. That ghost pepper that one packed a little bit of a punch, and I've tried other ghost pepper attempts previously, and they not as spicy. So I'm just very, very carefully folding over twice okay, stand up and get close to the camera. You'll get back to listening. That's okay. Good. Just gently folding it over so that there's no raw edges at the top. Okay. Oh, you want your Madras mix. Good work, Dove. That's all right, Jess. You do what you need to do. That's all right. There's so many other things. We're not the... Don't. It's not that good. Oh, man. Now, thinking back to the safety meeting, I want to pick out and watch a 1980s campy camp movie. Yeah. Those are my words. Need a campy camp film. Jess, that sounds delicious. And you love all peppers. It was really good. Oh, they were from discounted Lay's from India. I kind of like sweated a little bit. They were kind of spicy. So I'm like, oh, those other ghost pepper ones were not that spicy. I didn't sweat like that. Ooh, curry specifically. Cumin kills your stomach now. That is sad. I I'm gonna forget that there's a possibility of a world where the food I like doesn't like me back. I'm just I'm just not gonna acknowledge that possibility right now. Oh, I'm sorry. That's unfortunate. We will Jess and I and whoever else will do. I'll take double curry. Just yeah, the ghost pepper powder on these chips was I think one of the most potent peppers that I've placed into my pie hole. I'm just carefully trying to use my forceps to turn over so I get a nice clean edge here because the fabric is a little janky and it's a little frayed at the top. Oh, Jess, you need to know that I can sneak you into California this summer. Oh, what you can sneak into California? Nothing, no produce. There's a yeah, no. I've had times crossing the border where you get stopped at the border police. Hello, Greg. Welcome, welcome. Is that a glove on your hand or is that my skin coloration? It is it's henna. I drew Mehendi designs. That's all right. I know we're not in I refuse to film in selfie mode and this camera doesn't film in selfie mode. Nope, I drew it on myself. I've got my garden and then the garden fence. It's on. Yeah, I likes to draw. I like artsy fartsy stuff. I was just trained this way. Actually, not to do Mehendi, but wow, Phoenix, you are all over the place. I almost thought that last night if I didn't I was going to do Mehendi on my other hand, but I didn't feel like it. That's okay. I know it's not a real tattoo. It is temporary, but it is my hand is stained. But I had somebody ask me if I was going to a Hindu wedding or to a wedding. I'm like, no, I just buy the cones and do my own because tattoos are expensive. Sometimes I can't commit. And if I use up my real estate once for something permanent, then I can't draw other things. And that would just be sad. It is. It is. Yep. Henna is Indian. Yep. I've seen that. Oh, don't spill my rose. I've been really fascinated by the Muslim Mehendi designs. They're just so. But there's not a henna that I don't like. Oh, hello, dude. Yeah, you gonna come sing? Here, come sing a song to the fans. You don't leave me. Come here. Say hello. Oh, Ellie, the palm from this side of the camera lens looks like a Leonidin the Hick barbecue grill by accident. That's all right. What is the best Patrick Swayze movie? Hmm. Is it the best or the only one that I can think of is um oh, was he in Flashdance? No. Was it that one? Yeah, Ghost is second. Is it what's the dance movie? Um Donnie Darko says Greg. Dirty Dancing. Yes. I'm gonna vote for Dirty Dancing. And I didn't know that he'd actually trained as a dancer. As he's a trained dancer. It's like, huh. Roadhouse. Okay. We got some good answers. What's your favorite horror? We got some good movie questions today. Oh, Allie says Roadhouse with the great Canadian guitar player Jeff Healey. Ooh. All right. Canada says Roadhouse. Roadhouse reigns for Swayze. I must have seen it. I can't think of that one up right now. Okay, this part's super slow. Donnie Darko is good. I forget that he's in that. He's the con man self-help coach who turns out to be the pedophile. I didn't know Jeff Healey is blind. What? Everybody's accidentally learning me so much today. It's like I joke, I'm never going back to school, but I always continue to be a lifelong learner. Sometimes it does help with the music if you can't see, because then you really have to. There's so much with that you need to just use your ears. Oh, this is not. Oh, don't be self-deprecating yet, Phoenix. No, those are some shitty stitches. I didn't quite leave enough of a tail to easily fold over for the double roll. So I'm just using the forceps and forcing because that's what I'm doing. Taking these little Phoenix little snips and helping to roll the fabric over, but not too much. Just enough. Let's see here. We worked on our carnival mask. We sewed the hem on our silver double circle skirt, and now we're working on our silk chemise. I've been one productive Phoenix today. Let's see here. Allie, Jeff Healey played at the Ottawa Terry Fox Run for Free Border. He made it big. Oh my gosh, you saw him then and was the best you have seen on stage. He had an eye cancer. And you've met Terry Fox too. You lucky human. Not only is my chat some of the smartest, but they're some of the most talented and have such amazing stories. Just so fortunate. The other thing that's funny is I'm massaging this little rolled hem because it is cut as a circle skirt, so the diameter, like the maths don't quite math right, so there's some massaging that happens to make everything work. Oh my gosh, Allie, you gave him $20, $2 before he stopped his run. Oh man. Such adventures. So good, so good. Ah, Now I'm running into troubles. Let's see here. Greg Healy died of sarcoma. You had a dog with it. It is terrible. Yeah, sarcoma is those muscle cancers, typically. I know it's terrible that there's only two like good kinds of cancers. It's a basal cell carcinoma and a certain type of thyroid cancer. Like, but not that I would say there's any like good cancer, but from what I hear, there's some that are less absolutely horrible than others. Dude, Allie, well, I feel all washed up now. Your abilities have been diminished so much. Oh, you're still amazing. And Allie, you are phenomenal. And that you take the time to share your knowledge is amazing. Not all of them. I wouldn't, many of them, squamous and basal cells, less problematic. It's the melanomas sometimes that can get you into a little trouble sometimes, but they're also not the most common from what I hear. I'm having a really hard time doing this roll time and trying to talk at the same time. I should probably go get a skin check because I had more than one bad sunburn and have currently 10 minutes or less time out in the sun before I turn into a lobster. Oh, that's better. The other thing I have pulled out, I grabbed some different of the longer laces because maybe on Wednesday or maybe when I decide that I'm going to do it, I'm going to use my hem gauge, the narrow version, to box pleat a gajillion lengths of ribbon. For what am I going to trim with it? I don't know, but I've got a whole bunch, so let's make a whole bunch because if I need it, I'm going to need all of it. I don't know, Greg. Let's see. I probably know more about cancer than I do. I know what my dogs ended up getting. That is so terrible. Yeah, be careful with sunblock. Many of them cause cancer. Just adjust to the sun. Yeah, I just don't. I go outside, but I know better hours when to try not to be outside. Right, Jess? You're always worried about skin issues too, even though I tan so easily. Yeah, I am not a tan. My family, I'm from the north where there's no sun, and I turn into a lobster. And I hate being sunburned. So I'm usually outside with my PPE on because I don't like it. I don't like sunscreen. Yeah, the texture on my skin I don't like, and I don't spend enough time outside to like warrant it. Okay, ugh. Oh, Hor, you love the sun, just not an insane amount. Yeah, I like being outside. I like going to the beach. I like, but I'm also, yeah, I'm part vampire. There's no sun in the North Winter, says Grim. There's nothing but sun in the summer. You're from upstate New York. Yeah, excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry for burning your ear holes up. I have quite the ex-New Yorker contingent in the chat and parts of Canada that are basically just over the border from New York. Yeah, where I am now, there is sun, but sometimes the whatever sun is occluded by forest fire smoke. So even when it is sunny, sometimes you just don't go outside because you can't breathe. Or that fun, like, apocalyptic shade of greenish purple that happens depending on what's burning. Yeah, fire as a season is not a joke. I can't believe, did they had, what did I hear about a earthquake on the eastern side of Ohio this week? And Buffalo School District, are you really not complying with police investigation and being complicit with horrible things happening to kids at the Buffalo School District? I'm really kind of mad about that one. Right, I agree. Right, Jess, Greg's in a good crowd. Indeed, indeed. You're in California now. We had forest fires so bad a few years ago. The sun actually dimmed enough to have a cold day in July. Yeah, that is, if there is a perk to forest fires, is it's not going to be triple digits. If the sun don't shine, it doesn't get as hot. I concur, which is weird to be hopeful, but we don't have forest fires yet, but we do have a toxic algal bloom. Don't go into the water, kids. And keep your kids and your pets out of the water. It's toxic algae time. I wonder if they're going to stock the water with fish, because they didn't the past couple years because the lake dried up. Because they have man-built reservoir lakes for fire purposes, but they're not naturally. If it doesn't rain, there's no water there because there's no creek or anything that fills up the lakes. That's I'm trying to think with big fancy words, and I am at 3 hours of jimmer jammering. I'm starting to lose my marbles a little bit. But I'm just jived. We did, oh my gosh, I did 2 hours yesterday. We popped by Will's show for 3 hours yesterday. Are we closing in on 8 hours of streaming in 2 days? My throat's gonna hurt later. But yeah, fingers crossed the fire season's bad, but there's so much dead branches and debris, and somehow it's got to get managed. Except the weeping willow, you can see if you open up your eyes, half of that tree is dead. And I don't know if there's any arborists called that's going to manage it. Oh well. Guess we'll just have to figure it out. Manage the risks that we can manage, because some of it is just being aware that there's risk. All right, we've turned into the doom and gloom. I'm probably going to finish this hem and then I might call it a show because it's been 3 hours and my fanny hurts. I guess I could stand in hand-based, but I don't want to start a new thing quite yet. Let's see here. Or cold to California is different to cold for a Canadian. This is true. Though, I mean, yeah, no. There is snow in the mountains. There are blizzards. Those things do happen. But weeks of negative 20 Celsius is not common. Yeah. I don't miss East Coast winters. I don't miss that horrible, dirty 2 4-letter words that's called lake effect snow. I guess that's, yeah. Lake effect snow is a terrible phrase. It still causes me nightmares. Oh, that's right, Greg. You went to the university at Buffalo, and winter where you grew up would regularly hit -40 below zero. Your hair would freeze waiting for the school bus. Yeah, it East Coast snow in winter is something different with the cold. Though I do have to agree that at least the little mountains I went to on the East Coast didn't compare to my first experiences with the Rockies. I was like, oh, those are mountains. Greg, lake effects. What lake effect I know was sometimes so big in Buffalo you literally couldn't see the street lamps at night. Snowflakes the size of quarters. No kidding. I know. I know. I These words I say and speak with knowledge of what that looks like. Yeah, you were just like praying for the lake to freeze over so that it was just cold, but not like that. Ugh. Yup. Yeah, lake effect on the East Coast, forest fire season on the West Coast. Oh, speaking of that, forest fire in New Jersey, is that contained yet? Can we just like get some proper land management because fires in Jersey? What the fuck? Oh, horror. You love the weather where you are though. 3 months of each season. That does sound like the perfect, just enough of each of them. That doesn't seem terrible. I don't hate snow. I just don't love driving in it, and I'm not built for that kind of cold. But that is true, Greg. Most fires are caused by arsonists. Yeah. And if sometimes intentional and sometimes it's just those methed out folks starting fires for warmth. It's oh god. Yeah, or you can't take the heat. Yeah, I don't love 90 degrees with 100% humidity. It is easier on my system. 105, 107 with no humidity is not the same as 100% humidity. That stuff shits the bed. It's so bad. All right, now we sewed the fleece down onto the outside. I can't actually, this is a finished seam. I'm just going to sew flat. Or do I want to be super bougie with this chemise and just like put a little button at the front closure and have it? I might just, I don't know yet. I haven't decided. I have decided I need to stand up for a few minutes. Oh my gosh, you all have brought joy to my cold, dark little heart this afternoon. Appreciate everybody for coming by. Sorry, Greg, that you stopped by and I'm getting ready to close the show. Oh, the boys are being disasters. All right. Thank you, everybody. You've all been great. Best chat on the infowebs. I've been Phoenix. I'm not stealing Phoenix McFury's outro. It's just his is so good. No. Don't wait till tomorrow to be fabulous today, and don't laugh at others unless you've laughed at yourself. I will be back on Wednesday at 3 p.m. to sew some stuff, and I'll be around. All right, everybody, you be awesome. I'm hitting the end stream button. Go out and do some awesome stuff. I've seen, yes. Roses. All right, everybody, you be awesome. I'll be back and we'll create something super amazing next time. All right, I'm hitting the end stream button. All right, bye. Oh.